Figuring out when you want to transition from one platform like Mailchimp into a superior platform like Omnisend can be kind of complex, right? Because it's a big migration and there's a few factors to consider, right? Price being number one, number two being functionality of the platform. And so today I'm going to talk about when I think you should consider transferring from Mailchimp into a platform like Omnisend. Now, full transparency, Omnisend is an affiliate of mine, but we use them for a couple of our clients and I can recommend them. Mailchimp, on the other hand, I hate with a passion, okay? In today's video, I'm gonna show you a few of the key things you should consider when it comes to transitioning from one platform to the other, and really why, or rather how, this influences your decision-making process to migrate. So number one, what is Mailchimp actually good for? And what is Omnisend actually good for? Mailchimp really lacks a lot of the core functionalities that better ESPs like Omnisend have, right? It lacks the robust segmentation. It lacks a lot of the integration functionality you can get. It also lacks some of the flows and key flow features that you need, especially if you're an e-commerce business, to create like an effective email and marketing strategy. Now, Omnisend has all of that. Now, it lacks some of the bells and whistles that something like Klaviyo has, but you are going to be paying a significantly cheaper price for Omnisend as a result of that. So the first thing you need to consider is like, okay, what do we need within our email marketing? Mailchimp is really only going to be useful for you if you just need to send emails out to a list. That's it. If you don't need to do advanced segmentation, if you don't need automations, Mailchimp was probably going to be okay for you. But most businesses doing email marketing are going to need at least something like that, some decent segmentation and some sort of automation, i.e. abandoned cart, abandoned checkout, and Mailchimp isn't just going to support you there. So if you come to that point of like, hey, we need to automate our customer lifecycle a little bit more, that is a perfect time to be like, okay, we need to transition, okay? Also, if you're trying to say we need to actually cut a little bit of our costs here and like mitigate how much money we're spending on these platforms, that's another really good time to actually make that transition. Let me actually show you what the price difference looks like here. So if we look at Mailchimp, for example, for about 2,500 to 5,000 contacts, you're going to be paying about $50 a month. That's if you pay for a year up front. You're gonna have to move from Mailchimp regardless. Never pay for a year up front for this god-awful platform. But if you look at Omnisend and you go down to their pricing down here, we go pricing. Let me show you the quick difference here. For that price, you're gonna be paying pretty much the exact same, right? And you're gonna be getting significantly better functionality. Now, if you go up to 5,000 contacts, sure, it's about $13 more, but the functionality that you're going to get out of that is significantly better. You're also going to get SMS messaging, unlimited emails, it's not going to limit it, support as well, and you're going to get like an expert as well who can support you there too. There's a bunch of really cool things you're going to get from there. So price-wise, really quickly, sorry to interrupt the video, I just wanted to tell you something really cool that we've started doing with Inbox. I've actually created a school community where I teach you anything and everything I know about email and SMS marketing, from really advanced campaign strategies to how to simply set up your Klaviyo account, all the way to building really, really cool automations for the back end of your e-commerce store. Whether you're a business owner trying to learn how to do email marketing or an email marketer trying to learn how to become a better email marketer, there is a link in the description to this school community where I teach you everything I know. Check it out, it's worthwhile. Book a call to have a chat with me to see if you're a right fit for the community, and if you are, I'd love to get you in there. Anyway, sorry for interrupting your video, let's get back to it. Listen, Omnisend is maybe like 13 bucks more expensive than Mailchimp, but also Mailchimp's also gonna start locking you in to a 12-month plan to get that, okay? And then also, note, you're only able to send up to 60,000 emails each month. Omnisend, you're gonna essentially get that unlimited unlock there as well. Now, really quickly here as well, if we jump into the actual functionality from a flow perspective, you get a lot more functionality from within Omnisend's flow builder than you would within something like Mailchimp. And this is a really important consideration to take into account too. There's the price, yes, but also within Omnisend, you just have much more robust flows and splits that you can create within those flows. Yes, Mailchimp has like an abandoned cart and an abandoned checkout. It has that. But with an Omnisend, you can do splits based off of behaviors, previous behaviors, purchasing behaviors, trigger splits, splits based on the trigger that actually came from the flow. And that's really useful as well. So if I go here, for example, we can create a split. If we do this, we can go, hey, please select an event, add a product to cart, we click update. Then we can create splits based off of this added to cart metric, right? Trigger filters. We can go added to cart added product collection title. You can't really do this level of depth within Mailchimp. Mailchimp's pretty limited. And so really the effectiveness of email comes in twofold, right? It comes from your ability to basically, send effective emails, but also send effective emails at the right time, sending them when somebody is ready to actually make a purchase or get that conversion. And that's where automations are super useful. And so within Mailchimp, you don't really have that functionality. On top of that, Omnisend is also going to give you some pretty solid custom help when it comes to migration. If you just email them, they will assist you with the migration side of things from Mailchimp to Omnisend. Really, if I have to boil this stuff down, the time to consider when you want to migrate from Mailchimp to Omnisend is really it comes down to really one thing. Price is one aspect. The other thing is, do you want to be automating the customer lifecycle effectively with email? I.e., do you want to be sending emails at the right time in the customer lifecycle? And B, do you actually want to start doing proper segmentation within your email marketing? If you answer yes to either one of those things, you should migrate away from Mailchimp. I have a bunch of videos breaking down tutorials on how to use Omnisend, tutorials on how to get off of Mailchimp, my real thoughts on Mailchimp, the review. Check that out on the channel. Well worth a view, but 100%. Mailchimp sucks, and you should migrate as soon as possible, unless you just need a platform to send an email blast out to your entire audience. If you want to use Omnisend, check it out. There's a link in the description. This is a sponsored video, but nonetheless, I do think this is relatively impartial and unbiased recommendation here. Anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the newsletter. Check out the school community as well, and we'll see you in the next video. 2 videos every single week.